Hello guys, I'm young meteorologist Chris Dixon. We are back in today. Currently, we have a freezing rain advisory, which is in effect until noon, which I just realized expired about 26 minutes ago. So never mind, cut whatever I just said. Anyway, currently the humidity is up at 87%. You do notice our 7-day high is 32 degrees, which does mean we have not broke freezing, but we might just later today. Currently 32 degrees. That was not when the record that record was. That was set on February 11th. However, we are tying that right now, and we will probably go up and past that. But still, we have gone a full 168 hours below 32 degrees, within a 32 degree range. Anyway, as we continue, currently the wind chill 27 feels like 25, dew point 28, wind south 5 to 10 miles per hour about. So as you can see, the humidity has probably gone up about 50%. The dew point has gone up nearly 22 degrees, and the temperature has gone up, I'm not exactly sure how much in the past 24 hours. Anyway, last night we got a trace for northern Ohio, 1 to 3 inches for our area. We probably got, looking outside, maybe an inch or two. And then 3 inches or more for southern Ohio, like Cincinnati. They had about 1.5 inches. Well, we had a coating yesterday. I learned that while I was at WSYX, ABC 6. But that's really not what I was going to tell you guys today. What I was going to say, this map right here. Obviously, a bigger drawing of my horrible drawings of Ohio, but I had to, well, let's just start off with what we know is going to happen. So we're going to have this low pressure system come up, and that low pressure system can take one of two paths. Path one is almost, I would say, in line with where that drawing is right now, and that's probably the most likely scenario. It will be right here. Now the 32 degree line for that is right there, which gives this chunk of Ohio, okay, that was a bad circle, it gives this chunk of Ohio 6 inches or more. So yes, that does mean if our friends here shift north, which, as I've been saying, will shift the storm west, that bubble could shift right there. And if you know your geography of Ohio, there is Columbus. So, that's currently what we're looking at. Now, the gradient on this is very steep. After that 6 inches, let's use this bubble again. Here, I'll use the same color for reference. It probably goes out, there's the 5 inch, there's the 4 inch, 3 inch, 2 inch, 1 inch. Like, we're only going to get 1 inch of snow if that scenario plays out. Now, the second scenario, the blue scenario, I should have drawn that low track in blue. Anyway, I mean, this one in green, but that's okay. So, anyway, if it follows the 32 degree line, then that will push the 6 inches up here. The 32 degrees will probably be more like that. So it will give this whole area 6 inches, and now that is a very confusing drawing. So it will give this whole area near 6 inches of snow, not 6 feet, sadly. So that is why we are waiting for our snow day predictions. However, since today is President's Day, today is Monday, odds are we probably would have school today, even though the roads are slippery, but tonight's when the big storm comes. So let's take a look at what I am currently predicting. Okay, so currently we have a chance of a delay, and obviously we will always have that chance, if I can spell, Never mind. Let's just get straight to the point. I was going to do closing and delay, and I decided to give up on that because I can't spell. So anyway, let's just say the chance of delay. Right now, probably, if the model stays with the way it is, and then the 6 inches is here, and then we're right here, and we're out of it, we get 1 to 3 inches on a good day, then most likely we will have school. That's why I was going to give 20%. That's why there's probably a 10% chance of a closing. We'll say maybe a 30% chance of delay. Obviously, that does not work for St. Charles. However, in scenario B, my gosh, in scenario A, we have that. In scenario B, where we get 6 inches of snow, I can almost guarantee that there will not be school due to the timing. So I'm going to give that a 70-90 if that scenario plays out. So because I currently have a freaking 60% range on my forecast right now, I'm not releasing these numbers. Do not take these as forecasts, because you can go out and say, oh yes, Chris Dixon predicted that there would be a 70% chance of a snow day. And then I would go right back at you and say, but I also said there was a more likely chance that we have a 10%. So we factor those in because I said we had a more likely chance. I'm doing math, so you know what? Just get over it. So we say there's 10, there's 70. We say this is probably, I'm going to say, 2 times more likely to happen. So if we think that we're going to be closer to 10, there's a difference of 60, that's 2 times more likely to happen. That's weighted, so that's divided by 3, and then 20 divided by 3, whatever, 90, no, I did that wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to do that math right now. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so 70 divided by 3 is 20-something. 23.3, and then we have 3.3. We said the 3.3 is more likely to happen. I don't know, about 25%. That sounds good for now. 25% chance of no school, and I just rocketed that marker. So that's all we got for now. I'll be back later today.